history of CAT, and in this section we'll solve a problem on simple interest that appeared in CAT 2019. Okay, so having said this, let's start with the problem. And a disclaimer before this, as I say it in every video, you are being advised to see the basics of simple interest before you jump onto this video, okay, because this will require certain concept which may be a little abstract to you. So if you're not comfortable, see the basics and then come on to this. So having said this, let's start with it. A person invested a total amount of 15 lakhs, okay. A part of it is invested in a fixed deposit of 6% annual interest, okay. So part of it, 6% interest, it is deposited, and the remaining amount is invested in two other deposits in the ratio of 2:1, okay. So the remaining amount is divided into two parts, 2:1 ratio divided into three parts, and 2 parts and 1 part, and the annual interest rates of 4% and 3% respectively, which means that the 2% part, the 2 part will be getting 4% of interest and the 1 part will be getting 3% of interest, okay. That's how. So I divide 15 lakhs into 2 parts, one goes at 6%, then the remaining part is again divided into 3 parts. From that 2 part goes at 4% and 1 part goes at 3%, okay. The total amount of interest that is being earned from all this, is 76,000. Then the amount that is invested in the fixed deposit is, okay. So that's the question. So let's understand this, okay. Total you had 15 lakhs. Let's keep it as 15. Now it is divided into 2 parts. One is your X, which is kept at 6% deposit, okay, because if I get the value of X, I get this. So other amount will be what? It will be obviously 15 minus X, okay. That is again divided into 2 parts. Which is in the ratio of 2:1. The 2 part is at a interest of 4%, as we know it here, and the 1 part is at an interest of 3%, okay, as we know it here. And the total interest from this 6%, this 4% and this 3% is nothing but your 76,000, which is given here in the problem. Okay, so let's just calculate this. So what is the equation that I can make out of this? This is X, correct? Now I need what? 6% of X. So I'll say 6% of X will be what? 6 divided by 100 of X. Okay, that will be 6% of X. First the interest earned from this. Then what? Then I'll say 15 minus X. That is the amount that I have. But just take what? 2/3 of this. 2/3 of this, which means I'm talking about this part, okay. Dividing this into 3 part. And then taking only 2 part out of it. Of that I need 4%. I need a 4% of that. So 4% of this, which means 4 divided by 100 into this. 4% of this. Right? That's how I get it here. Then what? After that I again do one more plus here. And what do I get out of this? Let's keep the space less here because we'll be requiring the space. Yes, let's keep it here. So let's keep a plus here. 1 part, which means what? 15 minus X, correct? That is the amount, 15 minus X. But give me only 1 part of the 3 parts. So 1/3 of this. Okay, 1/3 of this. Even for that, what do I require? 1/3 of this and an interest of 3% over that. So 3% of this will be what? 3 divided by 100 into this. 3 divided by 100 into this, okay. This is the total amount that I earned from the interest, and that is nothing but 76,000. Now mind you, what are you writing it here? You write this 15 as lakhs. This X is again in lakhs. This is again in lakhs. So, but this is in thousands. So I'll write it as 0.76 because I want to compare the numbers, right? So if this is in lakhs, this also has to be in lakh. So I write 76,000 and 0.76 lakh because I want to compare the numbers correctly. Now how do you go ahead with the calculation? Now there is only one variable X. If you go with the calculation correct, you should get the value of this. So what will I say? Multiplying the entire thing by 100. So this entire thing, I multiply this by 100, okay. Obviously the RHS will also be multiplied by 100. So if I multiply this by 100, what will be remaining is 6x. 100 gets cancelled, plus this will be 4 into 2, 8 by, let's change the color, 8 by 3 of what? Of 15 minus X, correct, because your 100 got cancelled here. Then again plus, if you keep it like this, 100 will get cancelled. Again, what are you left with is 3 will also get cancelled. What are you left with is 15 minus X. because this 3 and then this 3 will get cancelled, and you are left with this is equals to what? This is multiplied by 100 and this becomes your 76. So 0.76 into 100 is 76. Now let's just simplify this. Now it looks quite easier, right? 6x plus what? 8 plus 3, this becomes what? 11. 11 of 15 minus x upon what? Upon 3. So let us take this 3 here. If I just take this 3 is here, okay, this 3 is here, is equals to 76. Let's take the 3 in the next step. So this is how I get it here. Now what will I do? 8 plus 3, correct? This is 11x upon 3. Now again cross multiply this. This becomes 6 into 3 is nothing but 18x. 18x plus 11 into 15, which is nothing but 165. 11 into 15 minus of 11x. Okay, so the whole thing is divided by 3. So let's just bring the 3 here now. Correct? 6 into 3, this is equal to 11x, this and then this. So let us just bring the 3 here. So this becomes what? 17. 6 into 3, which is 210 plus 18, that is nothing but 228. So this is 228. Now what will you do? This is 18x minus 11x, which is nothing but 7x. So 7x is equals to 228 minus 165. Okay, 165. So let's write it here. What is this? 8 minus 5 is 3. Then this is 16, 65, 70. This is 12, 6, 63. 63 is what you are left with. So x comes out to be what? X comes out to be 9, and that is your answer to this question. 9 is your answer to this theta question. No option here because it's a theta question. So all that you have to do it here is just make a good equation. Okay, ideally you must have solved a problem of split up where you split up one amount into two different amounts. We had seen this in practice problem. But what you do here, how you make it complicated, you split this up further into two parts. Okay, and then you see what is the interest that you are earning out of it. They make it simple by just giving the interest. So add the interest of this, add the interest of this, add the interest of this, and the total interest is this. And that's how the equation becomes simpler. So even if they are trying to make it complicated, the equation becomes simpler, and eventually you get the value of x. X is 9, which means what? 9 lakhs, and you divide it into what? 9 lakhs. This will be what then? 6 lakhs. 9 lakhs you invest at 6%, and then 6 lakhs you divide it into 3 parts, which is 2 lakhs, and then 2 parts of it you take it here as a 4 lakh and you keep it here as a 2 lakh. 4 lakh goes at 4%, and 2 lakh goes at 3%, and 9 lakh you get 6%, such that when you add total you get 0.76 lakh. Okay, which is nothing but 76,000 out of. If you can just check it, okay, take 6% of 9 lakhs. What is 10% of 9 lakh? 90,000. 1% is 9,000. 9 into 6 is 54,000 will come from here. Correct. Take a 4% of 4 lakh. That is 4,000. 4,000 is 1%. 4 into 4 it will be what? 16. So 16,000 comes from this. And then take 3% of 2 lakhs. So that will be nothing but this is 60, 70, 6,000, right? 6,000 because 1% is 2,000, so 3% is 6,000, right? If you add all this, 54, 60, 76,000, correct? That's what you're getting it here. Okay, in case you just want to cross check and play with the problem, it's one and the same thing. So that's all. Just make a simple equation and you will reach to the answer of this.